Here's a few verses that I think are important to learn that I'd like to share today. John 3:16, which is pretty well known, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. That is done to save us. He made a sacrifice of his own son so that way we can be free of sin and that way we can be freed from our fallen state, from our sinful nature. The other one is Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8. God saved you by his grace when you believed. And you can't take credit for this. It is a gift from God. In the King James Version, it says, lest any man should boast. We can't boast about being Christians. We can't boast about having strong faith. We can't boast about anything that we have in this life because it's all given by God. Romans chapter 8, verse 38. I am convinced that nothing can separate us from God's love, neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither our fears for today nor our worries about tomorrow, not even the powers of hell can separate us from God. So understand that in your walk of faith, in your walk of trying to understand God's righteousness and his kingdom so much more, he loves you anyway. He loves you in your failure. He loves you in your sin. He loves you in your misunderstanding. He loves you in your rebellion. He loves you in every stage of your life because he created you to be this way. And then Philippians chapter 1, verse 6. And I am certain that God who began the good work within you will continue his work until it is finally finished on the day when Jesus Christ returns. To add to that, I'd like to say that God's righteousness far surpasses our level of understanding of what is right and what is wrong. And so once you've been called, and you know if you've been called and you're walking with God, that things start to get different. Things start to change. You're wondering why certain behaviors of yours still remain or why certain mindsets that you haven't been changed now that you're born again. It is because God is completing. He is working this work in you. He started it and he will finish it. And so we have to remember that God's righteousness, what he understands is right and wrong, according to his purposes for us, far surpasses our level of understanding as humans, as what has to happen in order for us to grow as Christians, in order for us to fulfill his purpose for us in life. I like to say maybe you will be a Pharaoh for somebody in their life, and maybe you'll be a Moses for some people in their lives. And so we must trust God that all things happen and work together for the good of those who love the Lord according to his purposes for them.